Hello and welcome to the Love of the Game podcast pregame. We're here at Augusta University at the legendary Christenberry fieldhouse, just 3 miles away from the Augusta Country Club where they play the Masters. This is about golf today. This is about basketball.
Yes,
we got the UNC Aiken Pacers against the Augusta Jazz. We're here right before the women's game tip-off, and I got the fellas with me. As always.
As always.
The hottest AAU coach on the independent circuit. We got him in here, we will. And talent evaluator and scout, Dante Matlock. What's good, fellas?
Way is the only way, man.
Hey, man, it's good to be with y'all. We in the building today. I'm looking forward to some great basketball. All of your coverage today is powered by the SUV TV and partnered with Augusta Basketball. Looking forward to a great matchup today between two great, gritty defensive teams. We've got Millette Green in her third year as the head coach for the women's, only the 9th coach in a 43-year program history, going up against Mark, his 4th year at the helm. Team records are pretty close.
Yeah.
Augusta Jazz right now, 10-16 on the regular season, 7-11 in conference. Been a powerhouse at home, 7-4 at home, only 3-10 on the road. Where USC Aiken has played it pretty even, 14-12 record, 9-9 at home, 75 in conference.
Yep.
The only problem is 3-game losing streak, and they got to come and win a tough one on the road against a gritty Augusta Jazz team.
Yeah. It's going to be tough tonight. Like you said, they just came off a heartbreaking loss to Clayton State by 2. And so I think USC Aiken going to come out and play today. I really think they're going to come out and play tonight.
Absolutely. I think it's going to be a great game. A lot of energy in the building. It's a big rivalry game. Everybody's going to be into it. But I think for both teams, it's going to come down to what happens on the defensive end, right? These teams are really two teams that hang their hat on being able to play good defense and stop people. The Augusta Jazz are holding opponents to about 40%, and then 30% from the three-point line.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
And then with Aiken, they're holding their defense 37% opponent field goal percentage and only 24% from the three-point line.
Yeah.
I think we're going to see two teams that really get after it today.
So this is going to be more of a defensive game. That's what you're telling me.
I think it's going to be a defensive battle. And I think what it's going to come down to is who takes care of the ball and handles that defensive pressure the best, right? You got two teams that's used to getting after it on that end, but you got two teams that have a tendency to turn it over a little bit.
Right.
The Jags are currently averaging 17.3 turnovers a game. USC Aiken is 17.7, right? So I think that points off of turnovers number is going to be kind of something that could be the telltale in this game.
And it's going to be interesting to see who's going to limit those turnovers.
100%.
And stuff. 17 turnovers. I feel like the team's going to stay under 15 turnovers a game. That's the team I think is going to win tonight.
100%. I definitely think we're going to see a game that both teams really wanted to be in the 50s, right?
Yeah.
I think if one of these teams decides to make it a up-tempo, high-scoring game, that pace will probably fit UNC Aiken style a little bit better because they shoot the ball, they can score the ball a little bit better than Augusta can right now.
They have 3 players in double figures, averaging double figures, and almost a 4th. So I'd be interested to see what Augusta does to try to slow one of those pieces down and take one of them out of the game to see if they can get that upper hand. Like I said, they have 4 players almost averaging over double figures. So you got to take some of those, you got to take that piece away.
For sure. I'm looking forward to seeing the matchup of the bigs. That's going to be really interesting.
That's going to be a great matchup.
You've got Kennedy Manning
out of Augusta for the Augusta Jaguars, but she had, 14 points,
14
8 rebounds
points
last game.
Absolutely. In the running for freshman of the year.
That's big.
Right? Going up against a redshirt junior from just 10 miles away, Grovetown High School's own Kay Fowler, who averaging 15.4.
Yep.
And 12 rebounds per game.
A walking double-double.
She had 20 and 18 her last game.
This is going to be a tough ask of a freshman to come and guard K forward for the entire game. I want to see a foul trouble.
She also has 33 blocks this year, which is huge. So she's filling the stat column.
She's balling.
Yeah,
She's
putting up
balling.
stats.
And you would
She's
think
putting
in a game like this, being that this is close to her hometown, that
Yeah.
this is going to mean a little bit more, right? We're already talking about schools that are less than 30 miles away from each other.
Yeah.
But now it's like, oh, you almost in my backyard
in my
now.
backyard.
My people here, my family here, like
It's
I'm
time to
getting
go.
busy
It's time
today.
to
You know what's interesting? I'm probably pretty sure USC Aiken recruited her.
For sure.
It's gonna be a
lot
going on, man.
It's going to be really tough, right? So I think those matchups are going to be really important. Like I said, what does the guard play do? Which team is going to limit turnovers, right? We know we're going to see pressure from both sides, but whoever wins that turnover battle, I think
it's always good to see late in the season who's going to make a coaching adjustment. You know what I mean? They've already played each other once. What are you going to do the second time? And sometimes you play them in a conference tournament. What are you going to do later on to make that coaching adjustment? I think that's going to also play a big factor in who's going to win this game.
Yeah.
What are you going to do differently when you coming out the gate?
One thing I noticed about Augusta Jaguars, what they did their last game, they got 26 points off the bench.
That could be big.
Off the bench. So that tells you they have firepower to come off that bench. So I think that's going to be a key role. If you get 20 points and you normally scoring 50 a game, and you get 26 points off the bench, that speaks a lot.
That's a lot.
It can carry you.
On who can carry on. Yeah.
It could definitely carry you for an entire game. That's not the only knockdown, drag-out game that we're going to plan on seeing today.
We got two.
I think the men are going to get busy.
That's going to be very interesting. That's going to be a battle.
I'm very sure that we're going to fill up this 3,000-seat arena.
It's going to be jumping in. It's going to be rocking in here.
By the end of it, for
Yes,
sure. Guys, we got a special guest that's going to be joining us. When we talk about the men's side of the rivalry, we get an absolute coaching legend. Talking about somebody that is part of coaching royalty in Georgia, in my opinion.
Yeah.
We get last year's Coach of the Year, Demetrius, to join us for a few minutes. Guys, we're going to cut to a break for just a second, and we're going to come back with the coach and find out what his game plan is today for the men's game. Keep it locked. It's the Love of the Game podcast. We'll be right back.
You are anything but ordinary. You have your own path and your own potential to realize. At Augusta University, the advantages created by our diversity in thought, culture, and collaboration give you and us infinite opportunity. Together, we're changing our community, our campus, and our world. We are boundless. We are Augusta University.
Love the Game podcast pre-game here at Augusta University. And we have with us Augusta Jacks head coach, Dip Mitchell. Dip, how's it going, sir?
Good. Glad you guys are here. This is the first for me today. So.
How you feeling, Dip?
First of game day.
Yeah, for sure.
You know, hopefully it'll be a good game. You know, Aiken's got a real good club, and we're excited about playing. No question about that.
Absolutely. Coach, we've seen all the battles that take place between you guys and Aiken over the years, though. We're talking about in your last matchup, a hard-fought 79-71 win. You guys come out of there. Miguel played very well for you guys. Tyshawn on the boards. I think he had 18 rebounds or something like that.
Yep.
In that game. And then last year, 2019, you guys defeat Aiken to win the Peach Belt Championship in that tournament. So this always
a lot of battles.
always a lot of battles with you guys.
It's been going on. Mark's been there, Vanderslight's been there a few years. Before that was Vince Alexander. Had a lot of battles in here, a lot of battles over there. We had a stretch probably 7, 8, 9 years ago. We lost over there every year. We finally broke that stretch. And they beat us over here, I think 3 years ago in the conference tournament. We were a 4 seed, they were a 5 seed. Upset us Troy's freshman year. So it'll be a great atmosphere. They got good players. You know, hopefully we'll play well. You know, we're going to get the ball inside. They got Faison Brock, one of the best players in the league. The point guard's real good. Barmore didn't have a good last game, but always seems to play well against us. So it should be, like I said, it'll be a big test for everybody.
Gotcha.
So I see you mentioned some players, but you didn't mention Shaquan Jones.
Which one?
Shaquan Jones, the 6'7" sophomore.
Well, you'll mention him because he'll dunk on us once. You got Tyshawn, pretty good, over there. Really good athlete. Really gotten better. Left-handed, high level athlete. They got him and Hill, 2 posts. They usually play him. They don't play them together, okay? Tonight I think they might because of our size. But yeah, Joel's a really good player. Really developed his game, goes over his right shoulder. Hopefully we'll keep him off the glass. Anything near the basket, he's gonna tip dunk it. And it's a contrast of styles because Tyshawn's not a high flyer. He's kind of limited to the ground, but he definitely caught him last time, no question.
Guys, talk about, Coach, how important is guard play in a rivalry like this? You guys do a pretty good job taking care of the basketball with Tyree Myers and Miguel Arnold, sharp shooter there.
It's huge. We put together a number of wins here lately. Our bigs were playing really good early. Our guards weren't. They were hesitant. They weren't aggressive. When we lost to Georgia College right before we played Aiken, the last time we lost, and I told our guards, you got to be more aggressive. You're good players, and there's a couple of mine, I cringe at the shot selections, but we got way too much into a half-court game. Our bigs are good, but we have to loosen things up by getting some jump shots. So, Miguel, Tyree, Darren Lucas White, another great athlete. Troy Crichtonell's had a really good junior year. So, we play 7 guys, they play 7 guys. This is not a game of great depth. Foul trouble is always an issue in this game, no question.
Yeah. So speaking of the shooting, I see Miguel had a big game last game against Young Harris this past Saturday.
He's gotten on a roll the last couple of games, When he hits 1 or 2, he's going to shoot the next 2. That's I just conceded run a play for him. He's going up. Now, when he's not good is when he's hesitant. Same thing. Him and Tyree and Darren hit the same stretch. All 3 of them were aggressive. Tyree's definitely been more aggressive. Darren's aggressive in a different way, more with his defense and getting to the rim with the ball. So no, Tyree and Miguel have been shooting it well. We're going to need to shoot it well. When you have size, eventually you see they might throw a little more zone at us against us. They're trying to catch us now. They had a tough loss tonight against Clayton. So they're going to come in here. I told our guys Brock's going to come very, very aggressive. He's a 4-year kid. He's been involved in this game for 4 years, and I think he's going to come out really trying to take over the game.
Coach, do you have any reserve player that you plan on using that they don't have in the scouting report that's going to allow them?
It's funny. Robert Barloon is kind of a role guy for us. His first game over there, he hit a 3, and they kind of looked like, oh, who is this guy? Right. Well, that's what he does. Yeah. He's a European post. He doesn't want to play with his back to the basket. Our other 2 guys kind of want to play with their back to the basket, so it's hard for him to score what we do offensively because of where we put him. But he was big over there. Tyshawn got in foul trouble. He played, I think, 10, 12 minutes the first half and did a great job.
Wow.
Him and Darren Lucas White, those are the 7 we play with. If we have to go with Sean Moss, we'll go with him. He can make the shot. And this is no offense to either team, but neither team wants to be playing player 9 and 10 tonight. A game like this, the whistle is a big determining factor early.
For sure.
Hopefully nothing crazy will happen out there.
You mentioned Sean Moss, the only junior that's getting quite a lot of playing time. Well, him and Troy Crichtonell.
Yep, him and Troy.
How has Sean been in a rivalry situation like this? Like, you depend on a lot of sophomores because he kind of helps.
He hit a big shot over there. Sean's not afraid to shoot now. Definitely lets it go, but that's his strength. When he gets in trouble is when he tries to be a playmaker. You just got to do what you do, and if it doesn't go in, then you're going to probably be over there with me. But his freshman year, he had a huge game here when we beat them. He actually made the free throws to seal the game. Wow. We've just got these young guards who are playing a little better than him right now. But he'll get a chance tonight, I'm sure.
That's great.
Got you.
Great to hear.
That's it from us, Coach.
All right. Well, good. I appreciate it. I got something special for you. Just don't. Nobody knows. My wife, my daughter, Chad knows a little bit. I got something special for you. I got it.
We're looking forward
I'm doing
to
something special just for you guys.
All right.
Appreciate it. All right.
Appreciate it.
Thank you.
It's the Love of the Game podcast, and we are out. We'll toss it over to our primary announce team with Chad Cooks and Daddy Mac.
I might believe